Hi, this is Twisted Granny Tarot. How are y'all today? This is the May horoscope card reading for Gemini. So Gemini, you're famous for having all your balls in the air at once and being able to tackle several projects at once. And you thrive on conversation, enlightenment, fun, that kind of thing. Okay? So here we go. I'm going to cut the deck. Oh, we're going to lay them out in a horoscope pattern. If you missed this the last time, I lay the cards out like it was a high astrology chart. First, and I lay a card in each one of these 12 houses. And we get a little picture of what's going on in each one of these categories. So it really covers a lot of ground and doesn't tie you down to specific dates. Because I don't know about you, but sometimes the dates aren't. So you can pick the dates that you feel good with. All right? I mean, it could happen soon or it could happen later. Okay, what do we got here? Oh my goodness. The Day of Osiris, that's an Egyptian god. Roman Festival de Dia, the Mother Goddess. Philippine fertility ritual for couples wishing to have children. That's May the 17th. So, it's also Beltane, which is a Celtic festival of fertility and joy and that kind of thing. All right, so we're going to put first house is what you think about. What is this? Are you on a dog? This is not a nice guy. Are you depressed over something? Are you mad over something because you can't do it? Nobody will let you? Okay. Most readers call this particular fella, who's right now living in your head rent-free, or whatever situation he is revolving around this guy. If it's a guy, there's a situation where it's never right. You have to do it over, and you have to do it over, and you have to do it over, and no matter what you do, the components are not in the right places according to the universe. So, other readers would say that this particular fella right here is he's like the teacher you hated the most in high school because he turned back your homework and said, do over. So, he's a stickler for getting it right. So there's something going on with you that you got to get right. And it's bugging you. Okay? Second house. You got a broken heart with your money. Well, who doesn't? You know, I'm really sorry, but do what you need to do to make more money without breaking any laws. Okay? Okay. Third house. Okay, we have an excellent card now. All right. See what this guy's doing? He's called a magician because what he's doing is commanding the gods to bring her or him what he wants. Now, in case y'all didn't know it, all these items came directly off the pagan altar. A pentacle, a cup of wine, a sword, a stick, some fire, directly off the pagan altar. So they could get pagans to come to church. But you have figured out, if you don't know it now, you will soon. You have figured out how to get what you want just by expressing it out loud. That's called manifestation. You can manifest because here she is right here, who's going to help you manifest. Really, sometimes people just have to think about what they want, and eventually you think about it often enough, it'll land in your lap, or the universe will make arrangements for it to land in your lap. Okay, I'm a big believer in that. Someday I'll bore you with why. Okay. The musician is also in your third house of communication. So you're really good at talking to people and allowing them to get you what you want. So you talk them into it. Isn't that interesting? I hope it stays that way for you forever. Okay, fourth house is your home. Now, is there a conflict at your home? Are there too many people in there? Too many cooks spoil the broth? Because there are issues in there. Fifth house is romance and creativity. You make a highly creative partner, and you make a really good companion. Look, she's the companion of a lion. So you have the ability, you know what? You might have the ability for people to improve their behavior because they want to stay with you, okay? Or they want to keep you in their circle. Because what's this person doing? Using her influence to subdue what could be a dangerous beast. Maybe that's one of your main talents. It is in your house of recreation, children, hobbies, that kind of thing. So one of your strengths is your ability to create. So I hope that part of your life is doing well because you're really talented and you have a lot of, I guess we call it energy, devoted to that particular action. Sixth house is work and health. And somebody's moving. Okay. Now, if this is about work, then I'm going to say you're in the mood to change your job. Okay? If you had a medical situation that existed, it did exist, and now it's gone. So that, because this section covers work, which is regular, everyday, mundane activities, and your health, and how you take care of your health. So you moved away from the bad health. So you cured that by improving your, behavior, what you eat, who you hang out with, whatever in the world. So, or why do I want to say, is there somebody in your house that wants to move out? And is it this guy? Because here he goes. Maybe that's what that is. Work and health. So, this person may have applied for another job and he may have gotten it and he wants to move and you don't. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Seventh house is marriage partnerships and business partnerships. Now, marriage partnerships, if this is your lover, then you want to keep that lover because that person is important to you. And as far as this person is concerned, your mate is concerned, there's nobody better than you for him or her. They're just, they can't picture a life without you because you're just the best. You're the best wife, the best mother, the best. Can't find anything wrong about those activities. So that's a big move for Gemini, isn't it? Okay, 8th house, money from other people. Won't be any money from other people coming. There's a conflict here. So it may be that if this is regard to an inheritance, because money from other people means inheritance checks, income tax checks, lawsuit checks, and unearned income. Okay, so this person is fighting off people because there are going to be other competitors for inheritance check, and they may have a higher status, and you may feel like you're losing out. Sometimes you're not in charge of those things. Somebody else is. Okay, ninth house is philosophy, religion, higher education, and long distance travel. Now, this person is coming back from a battle where he has been awarded as the victor. He's the victor. So he succeeded in battle. And because religion is not a battle, and travel is not a value, and those kind. So I'm going to say you probably have enjoyed travel for several years or for quite a little while here, and you would like that to continue. But if somebody's changing a job, that might mean that you'll have to sit tight for a little bit and spend the money next year. Okay? Because he's not giving up, but he's just not going to be able to visit his heart's desire this year. Okay, 10th house. Uh-oh. What are they not telling you at work? Maybe this is why you want to leave. Ooh. And this is the opposite of this. What's this? The conflict. Oh, what's this? People who don't tell the truth. Because the moon goes a little deeper than that. The moon hangs in the sky and it shines, right? Not exactly. The sun shines because it's got its own fire. And that fire beats down on the moon and the moon reflects it back to Earth. So it makes us think that the moon lights up. Well, it doesn't. It just shines back. So there are people around your workplace of employment that are not telling the truth, and apparently you know it. So tread softly and tread gently, and use the information wisely and keep your lip zipped. Okay? 11th. This is friends from previous employers and long-term plans. Well, this person, is paying his bills. And because of this card, I'm feeling like if it's true that your place of employment is in a sticky situation and they're trying to lie them their way out of it, then you need to call your friends from previous employers and ask, are they hiring at your place and what are they hiring for? Because it's better to get a job through a referral than just a plain man off the street interview. So be prepared. That's one thing you could do. Even if you don't like most of the people there'd be one person. Okay? Oh gosh, now what the heck? What? So it seems like there have been some plans that you had high hopes for and that you were very proud of. And then, somebody spill the beans and stab you in the back? So is that what's going on here? The people at work are stabbing you in the back? Or any other place? So if you can't sleep at night, it's because you're mulling this over. Well, I'm not sure what can be done to cure yourself of maneuvering this problem, because it wants to live up there in your head. But if it lives up there in your head, then when your head needs to find other methods of making money and earning money so that you can continue your life. So I'm sorry that this happened to you. Okay? Look at this. Okay. This is pretty good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there's somebody in your life that, whether it's a man or it's a woman, they're good at helping you with what you need help with. They're a good sounding board. They're a good encourager. They're a good person to have as a partner because your success is every bit as important to you as her or his or her own success is to them. So that's an equilibrium partnership. That's not easy to manage. It's not easy to get there because some people are more inclined to corroborate on their goals. So each one is happy. Okay, so you have a really good layout here. If there's a bad card, it's you having a little money problem here, and you don't like this guy. It's probably your boss. I don't know. Somebody's like yanking your chain or making you miserable. You want it to stop, so you can make it stop. Because the magician gets what he wants. Now, this is not by hardball, not by threats, not by this, not by that. It's determining what you want as a goal. If your goal is to get out of there, keep that list at home. I want to quit this job. Don't put that over your desk. Okay, then you got fourth house. Now, why is there? So there must be some issues going on at home that are just being clunky and they're aggravating. Then this is your romance and creativity. You've got lots of good stuff going on here that makes you a happy marriage. Even if you don't think it's happy, it's probably happier than most. Okay? And this is sixth house of work and health. So if this is work and you're taking a job elsewhere, that's the most obvious explanation. But it doesn't have to be obvious. And it may be that, I don't know why, but I'm getting the idea somebody might have to go away for a little while for this job and cannot take the other one. And maybe that's what the conflict is. Oh, I don't want you to take a job and move to Indianapolis. I want to go with you, but you can't go with me. Well, I'll come home on the weekend. Well, okay, so there's something wiggly going on there. Seventh house is marriage partnerships and business partnerships. So you got the right mate. So don't be fooling around. I mean, don't do anything that's going to interrupt that flow, because the right mate is way more important than everybody ever thinks. It'll affect every area of your life after you get married, or just even cohabit. Okay, this is eighth house, money from other people. Not today. Income tax check's not going to be what you thought it was, and the bonus check that you're supposed to get, or the raise you're supposed to get, all the employers are going to claim, oh, there's no money. So that's that. This is what? 8, 9, yeah. Your vacation trips are put on hold. I know it looks exciting, but that's not where your head's at right now. And this is, so people are lying to you at work. They're covering up whatever. So it's probably a good idea that you look around for another job. 11th house is friends from previous employers and long-term plans. So you need to call these people, friends from previous employers, to find out who's hiring. And here, baby doll, somebody did something bad to you and you need to get out of there. I don't know why, but I figure it's from work. Okay? And because your mate didn't do it to you. Y'all have a warm and friendly relationship. So good. All right. That's everything for Twisted Granny Tarot and Gemini today. Thanks for letting me help you. I appreciate it. And I look forward to seeing you for the June issue. And if you have any comments, leave them in the comment portion. All right. Thanks. Love you. Mean it.